Hello, everyone. Hi. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in, everyone. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Good morning, Raiders. Good afternoon. Scared. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi. Welcome. Hi. I was hi. But bleh, words. Blah. Okay. I can use words. I'm an adult. There's hello. Buoy. Buoy's here too. Oh my god. Hello. Hi. Welcome in, Buoy. Hi. Double raid. Hello. Hi. Hello. Power outage raid. What do you mean power outage raid? What? Power outage? How? Not a real power outage, I hope. Please no. Oh no. Welcome in, everyone. Hello. Hi. Hachi Buoy. I hope you guys both had great streams. I hope it was fun. I was lurking in part of each of your streams for a bit. Okay. Hi. I am a composed individual. I am calm. I am collected. I know what I am doing. I've done this before. I've streamed it. I've done this before. It's been a bit. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Mila Marlenka. Almost said the wrong title again. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay. Let's take it for the top. Let's go. I need more water. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Mila Marlenka. I keep wanting to say deity of desserts. It keeps getting stuck in my throat, and I'm just like, yeah. I'm not the deity of desserts anymore. I'm the angelic atrocity. Oh my god. Hi. I'm Mila Marlenka, the angelic atrocity. Welcome in, everyone. The 3 Milas. 3 triple Milas. Yay! You walk away and I've multiplied. Congratulations. So yes. Hi. First stream in what, 3 weeks? 3 heckin' weeks? Yeah, hi. I swear I know how to do this. I swear I know. Bleh. But actually, so before I got overwhelmed and everything, before I got overwhelmed and everything, I was thinking really hard about a moment at OffKai that I just realized I might have not completed one of my OffKai missions. So plan for it. I'm gonna tell my story, and then we'll go over the plan for today, and then yeah. Okay. Because if I don't do that, I'm gonna forget my story, and it's gonna be bad. So, anyways, OffKai, Elgato booth, first day. I did not get badge ribbon from them because I went by super late, but they were like, "We got these other badge ribbons for the other 2 days," and I was like, "Bet I'm gonna be there first thing in the heckin' morning." So Saturday, I go there first thing in the morning, got the badge ribbon. The one for Sunday. There was a different badge ribbon each day for that booth. The one for Friday, like, had the Elgato symbol, said Vtuber. The one for Saturday was something about stepping on people. So I was like, I need that. And then the Sunday one, the Sunday badge ribbon, that one was ask me about my muted mic. And I was like, damn, that really is me. And I think I went back on Sunday. I'm not sure. Because as I'm sitting here about to, you know, like switch over the room for stream, I am staring at my GoXLR with my muted mic and being like, I need to unmute this. I need to hit unmute and make sure I do the damn thing. I thought really hard about that. And then that's when I remembered the badge ribbon from OffKai, and I was like, shit, did I get that badge ribbon? And so I almost ran over to go find my OffKai badge and my badge train to see if I have that ribbon. But then I was like, wait, I don't want to make people wait. So I'm gonna get distracted looking through my badge ribbons, and then you guys are gonna be waiting even longer. So I have not confirmed if I completed that mission. And then I was gonna tell you guys that story at the very start. And then Hachi raided me, and I was like, ah, overwhelmed. And then Buoy raided me, and I was like, ah, even more overwhelmed. And hi, everyone. Hello. And here we are at the present. So I'm gonna go find my OffKai badge real quick. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. Why did I hit that? Okay. So, my OffKai badge ribbon. I have not unfolded it yet, and I am missing. I know, not a hand cam. I still don't have my my new camera set up actually. And by that I mean I ordered it. God knows how long ago now. It's still sitting in the box, like right by my feet actually. And you know, I would do a hand cam to prove that it is right by my feet at like the foot of my desk. But you know, the camera is in said box, so I can't. I know, but welcome. What? It's still there. And I was about to be like, oh, I can take a picture of it to prove to you guys. But my phone. Then I would freeze. And then if I learned anything from these last 2 weekends about me and my phone and taking it off of VTube, like moving off of VTube Studio, it makes everything fucking crash. Ugh, that was pain. But we'll get to that part of the story. I don't want the scuff. We do have Pokemon cards to open. I have plans for the opening of the Pokemon cards. And hopefully, in that time, I will also get the Magic the Gathering cards. Hopefully. That is the goal. And then maybe, like for my birthday or something, I will do a hand cam of opening all the goodies. Because since I'm going to AX, last year I had half my suitcase full of blind boxes. It's probably going to happen again soon. Again. Yes, the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards. One of my friends got me a box, and I just need to set up a P.O. box for them to be able to ship it to. I'm like, I'll get that figured out somehow, some way. I have not gotten that figured out, and it has been somehow, some way. Okay. Let's see if I got this badge ribbon, though. Oh, yeah, also, I don't even have all the badge ribbons that I actually got at the con, because some of them we got at the very end. And like we kind of grouped them together for everyone, and so Byte has those. Byte has some of my badge ribbons, so there's a chance that if the Elgato badge ribbon is not on this train, there's a chance that it could be with Byte, and we have hope. But I'm pretty sure I got that one first thing in the morning, and I know I did put some of my ribbons on Sunday. But that's also why I didn't post like a post-con badge ribbon train, because I was like, I'm gonna get the rest of my badge ribbons from Mr. Manager Bands at the airport, right? No, we forgot. So I was like, damn. Now it's gonna be like too late. It's gonna be weird for me to like post the badge ribbon trade like 6 months after the con, be like, hey, look at this. That'd be silly. Also, by then, my cats will probably have chewed up my lanyard if I even make it back to my closet, because that's what she did to my other ones. Oh my gosh, hello. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Serenado. Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Bad guy raid. Thank you. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you for doing the shadow bear. I was being very slow with my typing. I was trying so hard. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm so scared. I'm overwhelmed and scared. So many raids today. Hello. That's why I was being on stream for a century. Okay. So, okay. So, I really wish I had a hand cam so I could unfold this ribbon train for you guys, because like I have it like nicely like folded over it, and man, that would be kind of really nice and cool and all that. I am not going to go set up this hand cam right now. There's no way you guys can bully me into doing this, mostly because my desk is a disaster and I will not expose myself that way. Thank you, I'm doing well. Thank you. I hope you guys are doing well. Back, I hope your stream went well. Yes. Oh my goodness. I got the Delta. You were playing Deltarune? Is that the Undertale? Undertale sequel? Prequel? Something to do with Undertale. Messy desk buddies. Yeah, I will not expose myself that way yet. If it continues to be bad, then I will. I mean, it's been bad for a while, but like I will not, because the contents of my desk will also dox me. So I'm not doing that. Like I got that functioning fragment of a brain cell right now. Like we got that. When our normal time chapter 4 Deltarune. Ooh, cool. I really enjoyed the music of Undertale. Does Deltarune have similar music, or? Because if it does, then I'm checking it out. Oh yes. Okay. I'm putting that on my list. We're putting that on our little list. Where the heck is my stuff? Oh my god. There's Steam. Is it on Steam? I'm assuming it's on Steam. There was some other game that someone recommended to me that wasn't on Steam, and I forgot what it was, but I think I wrote it down somewhere. Oh my gosh, oh, it's the same like pixel style as Undertale too. Oh, that's so cool. Nice. One day we'll play Undertale. I never finished. I never got very far in it, but one day we will eventually. TM. Okay. Bad ribbons. Okay. I did put the bad ribbon on the thing. Okay. I did it. Yay! It was the first one when I unfolded it. Okay, it was there. So yeah, I remembered to get the asking about my muted mic bad ribbon. Yay! I did the thing. A mission accomplished. Yay. Let me see what other bad ribbons we have. I feel bad not having a hand cam right now. So the other one was the step on me. I'll take a picture of the bad ribbons I have and post them in Discord or something. Yeah. We'll do that. It was I almost had it like in somewhat of a rainbow at one point. Weird, crazy. I definitely don't plan that out. Same music style. Ooh. It's released in chapters, so it's like nice. Okay. So we bad ribbon mission accomplished. Okay. Back on what was my plan for the day. I don't think we ever went over that. What is my plan for the day? I'm switching my hair. That's plan number 1. Plan number 2. There we go. Wait, wrong one. There we go. Bow tie comes off too. I added a Delta. I think there was some other games. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about the cons. Duh. I was already kind of talking about the cons, but we're gonna talk about the cons, like CEO and OffKai. I guess in somewhat of a order, quote unquote, and somewhat of a coherent, linear order. Probably not. Definitely not. But you know what? I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Because funny thing is I was like, oh, I'm gonna make notes after CEO about like fun little memories that I can remember to share with chat. Day after end of day CEO. forgot to jot anything down. Day after, I was asleep all day. The next day, sure as hell forgot. I was like, I'll do that at the airport. Did not do that at the airport. It did not happen. OffKai, same thing. I was like, I'm gonna jot down fun memories so I remember things because I have awful memory. Guess who forgot to do it? Tee. And then today this morning I was like, I'm going to go make a little like quick list so I don't forget. So I remember to actually like talk about everything, right? I was like, I'm gonna do that 2 hours before stream because I didn't feel like doing it in the morning. Because for whatever reason, my brain was like, nah, we're not gonna do that right now. We'll do it later, right before stream. So the memories are fresh, right? That was the logic, okay? 3:30, I went and laid down for a nap. And I woke up at like 5, and I was like, snack. So I went ahead and acai bowl, and yeah, here we are. Here we are. I remember it's last as long as the TikTok video. Yeah, that's about how it is for me too. Hey Mary, welcome. I am so bad at reading chat today. I am so sorry. I swear I'm doing my best. TikTok videos, yo, so funny thing. TikToks. Oh, my friend and I have a streak going because I finally started using TikTok again. Except the little refresh things for the streaks that you get like a set number of per month. Yeah, those were gone in 2 weeks. Those were gone within 2 weeks because I kept forgetting. I was like, I'm gonna do it, and then it's like, nope, after midnight, can't do it anymore. So, yeah, that was that, and then, so it's got, now I just will send like whatever the first one on my For You pages, and just haven't opened any in like days. But the streak is still going. So it's still there. So my memory and my attention span apparently are less than that of a TikTok video is what the consensus is here now. Hey Keith, look, you're here to bully me. That's so rude. No, not allowed to bully me. That is, isn't it bedtime for you? It's bedtime for you. Go to sleep. Oh yeah, so CEO and OffKai, yeah. So I was gonna, make the little notes and little lists, and that didn't happen. So here we are, and I'm winging it as I do. I actually didn't have my microphone set up again until yesterday evening. Yeah, we were at CEO. The weekend before OffKai. I don't even know what conventions I'm at anymore. I don't know what time of year it is anymore, apparently. We were at CEO. And fun little fact about that is that, like, the day prior, or like 2 days prior, I had went on a bit of a road trip to go to a concert. Came home, went to a con, came home for a day, went to another concert, then went to another con, and now I'm back for a few days, and now I'm going to another con. I'm kind of disappointed I wasn't able to sneak another out-of-town concert in before AX though. Like, that's, I'm kind of bummed about that one. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm CEO. Bad words. I need water. Okay. CEO was fun. It was my first time going to CEO, like, ever. Oh, thank you, Naz. Thank you. New hairstyle that I finally revealed, like, 3 weeks ago, because I was lost on my stream. Oops. I was like, it's been 2 weeks. Just kidding. I love it. It's technically my 1.5 model is what I like to call it now. I wish I could go to AX, but life responsibilities. You see, that's the funny thing about AX, is that I wasn't planning on going until less than a week ago. No, it must have been 2 weeks now. It would have been 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago, like the day of, I was like, I'd been thinking about going to AX. I've been wanting to go to AX. I'm driving to the concert with my friend, being like, wouldn't it be funny if I went to AX? Like, that'd be so cool. I was really looking forward, like, it was really fun last year. I really want the stupid Final Fantasy 14 jet tag. So I was like, it'd be pretty cool if I could, you know, scrounge up the resources to go to AX. I was like, I wonder how much flights are. I was like, I wonder how much tickets are. And I checked my bank account, I was like, the number that costs is less than the number in my bank account. I could go to AX. So I go look at the tickets again, and I'm like, oh, look, it could still ship to your house, because that is the deciding factor for me. After going to AX last year, like last year I got shipped to my house, and then I went and saw the lines for will call. No, end me. Absolutely not. No way. Not happening. It's fucking hot outside. Those lines are long. No. So anyways, I was like, all right, so what time, like, this is still like driving to this concert with my friend. They're not stopping my bad decision making process. They're like, yeah, it'd be cool if you win. That'd be cool. Yeah. They're like, yeah, all right, yeah, why not? Like, yeah, that logic checks. Okay. So, I was like, when does the cutoff? I was like, there's a cutoff thing here. I was like, June 17th at like midnight. I was like, what's today? June 17th. What time is it? It's 7. Okay. I was like, okay, we have time. We have time. So I was like, all right, let me think on this for a while. I'm at the concert. So I thought on it for all of maybe 2 hours. I was like, let me go, you know, double check that these tickets could still be mailed to my home. Yeah, that was it confirmed that they would still be mailed. Got the ticket, got my flight. Had 3, and it was midnight. Like, the cutoff was midnight Pacific time. So I was able to get them by midnight Eastern time. Like, when I finally got back to where I was staying and everything. I was like, I had 3 hours left to buy these tickets before I would not have gone to this convention. It just so happened. And then I was reading it afterwards. I was like, oh, they had extended the deadline for this. Why are you bonking me, Keaton? That's rude. That's so rude. No bonks. So yeah. If I was past that cutoff for mailing the tickets, because I kept getting really thrown off when it was midnight Eastern time and it was the 18th technically, but I was like, can I still buy these? I was like, is it gonna go through? The next day they shipped, thankfully. So yeah, that's my story of how I'm going to AX. Smile. Yeah, you know, just I was like, but the issue is that my flight comes in like right when Yoshi P's panel is on Friday. So I was like, damn, that sucks. So that means I need to get that damn jet tag from the Final Fantasy booth, because if I don't, I will crash out. Let me go see if I can find it. A picture of it. Expo. It's cute. It has Moogles on it. Is this the tiny picture still? Oh, I can't even. Can I open image in new tab? Oh, it's still tiny. That's dumb. because it's cute. It has Muggles and sakura flowers. So I was like, I need that. And if I don't get this, I will cry. So I'm gonna be at that booth first thing in the morning on Saturday. Yep. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. So yeah, now back to where was I going with this? I never even talked about CEO. Why am I talking about my AX plans already? Oh my god, this is why I should have written things down, so I would have to go off of a list and like actually do things in order, and I'm not very good at doing that, guys. I am doing my absolute best. My best is nothing. Why am I trusting to do this? Anyways. Okay. Back in chronological order of events is CEO. back. I don't even have a script. That's the worst part. I think I need the script to help me. Okay. We're going back in time now. Back in time to the 13th. Yeah, the 13th. Yeah. That was 3 weeks ago. Hey, Nanashi, welcome. All right, so CEO. That's where we're back in time. Chronological order. Attempt number, I don't want to count. Higher than 10. So I had never been to CEO before. I'd heard about it. Like, I had some friends that had been to it before because they're into fighting games and those sorts of things. And I, if you guys didn't know, I am not competitive at all. Like, I can't even pretend to be competitive. I had to stop playing League of Legends multiple times because I just am not competitive, and I felt bad when other people were being competitive and toxic in that game. I was like, damn, I don't want to bring them down. So, yeah. Anyways. Fucking hated League of Legends, but the character designs are cute. Anyways. Fighting games. I had played Soul Calibur before. Mortal Kombat was one of the first video games I've ever played. So, like, I have touched fighting games in the past. Just not recently. I actually was talking about this with someone at the call. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have some, like, saved in my Steam library that I was planning on playing last year. And it just never happened. I got distracted. Yeah, I have Guilty Gear Strive. Yes, yeah, so I have Guilty Gear. I was like, because I was wanting to play that because the character designs are cute, and it just didn't happen. This one's the fighting game one, right? Because isn't there like a Guilty Gear that's a fighting game and then one that isn't? Watch this. Not the fighting game. No, this is the fighting game one. Okay. Like it's real bad. I think I had some other fighting games too. I'm pretty sure. I also have shooters on here, surprisingly, like from a while ago. Anyways, so yeah, the thought of playing fighting games has occurred to me. I have wanted to play fighting games. It just never came to fruition. So, this is a fighting game tournament convention, you know? I'm over here like, good luck, guys! One of my friends was competing and, like, talking about pools or something like that. I was like, I don't know what any of these words mean coming out of your mouth, buddy, but good for you. I hope you do well. I was so out of my element. It was really fun to, like, learn about fighting games and such, though. Like, it was a fun experience. I enjoyed it a lot. But I very much was like a tourist there. I was like, what's happening? If you struggle, I don't know how you'll do with a fighting game. Dude, I struggle no matter what. Like, it's bad. I'm not good at anything remotely competitive. I'm just like, no, it's not happening. I just don't care if I win enough is the thing. Like, I'm just here for the vibes, honestly. And honestly, like the amount of like combos and those sorts of things in those games stresses me out. Like hearing people talk about them during the convention and all that, I was like, that's a lot of buttons to press. That's a bag of casual games. What does that mean? What does that mean? Do I have any other fighting? No, I actually don't have any other fighting games downloaded. I thought I had other ones on here. Apparently not. Okay. How stinky was OffKai? We're not at OffKai yet. We're not at that part of the story. Gosh. Yeah, so CEO, that was a lot of fun, even though I was clueless. People kept telling me to go to the arcade, and I kept getting distracted and not being able to, so I was really bummed about that. That was one thing that I'm sad that I missed out on at CEO, was going to the arcade room thing, because I heard that was really good, and then there was Jubeat, and I missed opportunity. An opportunity that I water. I should have ran away to the arcade. I should have neglected responsibilities. CEO spelled good. So CEO, like, where I don't know. I was not in the midst of the crowd at CEO, so it smelled better than OffKai because I wasn't in a crowd. Got that going for me. If I thank you, welcome for the go beast. Beast is a pro fighting. Oh, I see. Those are all words that I still don't understand. I thank you for the hydrate and the stretch break. It smelled in some places of CEO. Yeah, I did not go venture into those places. I mostly stayed to the, I guess, wherever our booth was. Like, if I mostly stayed like with the artist alley area, like looking at that and just wandering around aimlessly. Like I saw the masses of computers and everything set up, and I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to go there. So I just like stayed in the back, just like watching from a distance. I was like, that looks great out there. Hope they're having fun. And there'd be random like cheering and yelling at times. I'm like, I don't know what happened. I'd have to go and like ask someone, and they'd be like, oh, so-and-so. And I'm like, great. Oh, I do have another fighting game. I have the Final Fantasy Disdia. I have that fighting game. See, I have more than one fighting game downloaded, or at least added to my Steam library. Probably uninstall some of my games. So yesterday, so my PC had been lagging running Final Fantasy recently. Oh, hey, welcome! I was actually just talking about CEO, and this is my first stream since CEO. Welcome in, Link. Oh man. So where was I? CEO, stinkiness, not knowing what I was doing. Where was I? It was a really cool booth setup though that we had there, and I was talking about something else. I forgot where my brain went. Oh my god, brain. CEO, back to CEO. Whatever that thought was, it will come back to me later. It's not important. It's not in chronological order. I'm trying so hard to say chronological order right now. Okay. So I did not venture like around too much just because I felt so out of my element. What I saw was cool though. Artist Alley was pretty cool for what it was there. It was very interesting, like, to see the different artists there that like I hadn't seen at other conventions. So that was really cool to see, like, new artists. That was cool. I enjoyed that part of it, and it was pretty cool for some of them. I did manage to buy merch at CEO. It was Final Fantasy 14 merch, but it was merch. I did buy stuff at CEO. Managed to find the 14 merch, so that's a win. I wonder if I have a picture of it somewhere. Because I already. So what did I get there? Let me find the picture. Shoot. I'm gonna have to freeze my phone real quick. One second. I'm gonna be frozen. Oh, now just give me staring oddly. Go search through my photos. I got a pair of socks, but those weren't Final Fantasy 14. Those are just a cool pair of socks that I saw. Where's is this the correct convention? Me scrolling through my photos. Okay, so I don't have a picture of all of it together. So I got some Final Fantasy 14 stickers. I got a Moogle pin and a Godamon pin, and then the artist that does the I got charms from someone that is like that I've seen their comics on Twitter before, where it's like the dumb Final Fantasy 14. Let me see if I can find that one, because that was like a very specific one that I just like I caught out of the corner of my eye. I was like, ain't no way. What are they doing here? Universe. I'll type it in both the chats. There we go. One chat. What's the ones that you told me? I think the stickers. The stickers are the ones that you shared in Discord. Yes, I think. Yes. One of the things. Yes, the stickers were the ones that you shared in Discord, because it was the little mascot stickers. I'm trying to find the picture again. Those are super cute. I love them. I couldn't. I think that's also where I got. I think that was the same artist that I got the Godamon and Moogle pin from too, actually. Hello, Derry. Let me see. I'm scrolling. So much scrolling. Yes, I think they were the same artist that did that. I don't remember. Oopsies. But yeah, so that was cool. I managed to still find my one of my addictions at a fighting game convention. I'm pretty proud of myself for that one, actually. I think I did good there. But overall, I really enjoyed CEO just for like the amount of people who had not heard of VTubers before, or like met VTubers. That was really cool to like talk to that group. Like, yeah, like people that just had never like watched some 2D anime girl before. And they're being like, huh? Was this? I did have someone ask me if I was AI. That did finally happen to me. And I was like, nope. Nothing intelligent here. Not at all. Nothing. No thoughts in this brain. So that was really fun. There was good snacks there. They had an ice cream thing at the hotel, and I'm very sad that I did not get to try it. I kept meaning to, but then it was always busy, or I was just too tired, and the ice cream did not happen for me. I was kind of bummed about that, but I did get some other snacks there. No intelligence, artificial, otherwise. Exactly. You remember that? See, it was. I just words. What kind of ice cream? It was like they had like an ice cream parlor type thing. Like you could buy ice cream, and I distinctly remember on the menu thing outside there was something about a sundae, and I was like, I'm gonna go get this sundae after the con. And by the time it was at the end of the con, I was so exhausted. I did not get my sundae, and I was like, damn it, I should have gotten my sundae. Yeah, that was I wanted to get that, but they did have Kinder at their little food mart thing, so I got to have Kinder, so that made me happy. I had good snacks still. But CEO was really cool, especially like getting to chat with some of the regulars from chat and all that. That was a lot of fun, especially like having people come back on the various days to chat and keep us company. I appreciate you guys so much. They also had a boba bar thing on the outside bar, but I ended up not getting that either. I wanted to. For that one, the line was also too long every time. I was like, I do not care about hotel boba that much. I am not that curious, because normally I don't really like boba to begin with. Like I'll go to like a boba shop and get like the milk tea, but I'll ask for no boba. And then yeah. Every day there was a fight I was watching, and then all of a sudden the ice cream store would be closed. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't even know what time it closed. I think it was usually like, I felt like it was relatively early, like 6 or something like that, which I mean, like, I guess is normal hotel hours. Actually, no, that's not normal hotel hours for a thing. Well, maybe for like their little convenience store, I guess that makes more sense. Anyways, yeah, so I guess like normal hotel hours, 6 o'clock makes sense, but still. Words. Words. Yeah, it was cool. It was nice to have like the big corner table setup thing. That was really cool to have our little meet and greet area and our standees out again and all that. So that was nice. It almost felt like cozy in a way, just because like the last time I was at a convention was for Oshi Oasis at Holiday Matsuri, and that was very big and scary. Like it was a lot of VTubers there. Like that was it was a little scary. And prior to that, the only other one was Holiday Matsuri the year previous, when we had first had our booth. We had the big giant one, and that I really liked that setup. That was really cool. But the CEO one felt cozy, like nice, just like not in a bad way, just comfy. It was good. I liked it. It was good. Yeah, it was a comfy experience. I think that's the best way I can put it. Like I still got overwhelmed at points and those sorts of things, but it was good. I'm not very good at forming thoughts right now, though, or coherent, like explaining myself. I'm never really good at that, and like even worse for things that are any bit like sentimental or anything like that. My brain just short circuits as like feelings. Wait. Feelings. Not thoughts, no words. that is my brain thinking about CEO. It's like, man. So ability to make a thought is even more hindered. Second and third day is more busy. Oh yeah, because like the first day everyone is in their tournaments, and then they get knocked out throughout the times and all that. It was really cool. I was talking to someone that came like second place in their tournament or something like that. That was really cool. Hello, Raiders! Hey, Rasu! Welcome in! Hi! Hello! Oh my goodness. shout out, or should I? I typed it. I did the thing, yay! Oh, you're playing Apex. Nice. How was stream? Hello. Oh my god. Hello. Oh my gosh. Just chilling. Nice. That's like an Overwatch type game. I feel like we talked about this. It was what? Why no? You're such a nah. You're probably better than me. You got this. I believe in you. Yeah, definitely. No. You're probably better than me. I'll 1v1 you sometime. I'll go find the game to download and we'll 1v1 and you'll probably win. I bet. Words. I keep drinking my coffee even though it's making me dehydrated, and I'm drinking my water. My water's not hydrating me. I'm very upset about it. Doing well, thank you. Yapping about CEO, or finishing up yapping about CEO, and then moving on to yapping about OffKai, actually. I'm moving along in chronological order over the last 3 weeks. Somewhat chronological order. I've already messed up in that. Oh, why did I freeze? Oh no. Why am I frozen? Hello? Phone? No. Oh no. Oh, there we go. I was like, ain't no way. There we go. We fixed the scuff. Oh, right. That's what, yo, I did not tell you guys about the scuff of the meet and greets and all that. Why have fun? You're going off blue quests instead of MSQ. I know, right? Like, I haven't even done the blue quest in that. Don't even. Those are scary. I don't know how to fly. But I hope you have a. Why is my phone stand dying? 1 second. This phone. Stay. Why is my phone stand keep like falling? There's not like a latch or anything for it. Oh well. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't fall more. Maybe. Please don't fall. Stay. Oh, okay. Cool. We did it. You heard about the scuff. Talking to Anna. Okay, so it all started CEO of Friday. It actually all started before then. But this most recent indisputable round of scuff I've had at cons. That's what some of the guys called managers. Yes, my manager was being my handler. he was put on handler duty for the weekends. He did a good job. Yes. And then we had some other friends helping us too. But yeah, so Friday we go and I go and start setting up for the meet and greet, right? In my little void space, and plug the phone in. I have some issues starting up YouTube Studio, blah blah, whatever happens. I know I can't use VBridger, whatever. This happens. Made me sad. Anyway, 1 second. Sorry, I had to burp. Anyways, words. Okay, so plug it in. I get things working. I took the time. No, I had things open to where I could see my little toggles and everything. And I had things set up. Okay. Then I go and troubleshoot the stuff for Discord. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I skipped ahead in our story. The scuff started when we got to our little void space and realized we didn't have a microphone. That's when the scuff started on Friday. I get up there and I'm like doing quick check of everything. I'm like, there's this, there's that. I was like, where's the microphone? I was like, we have laptop, we have phone stand. There was no microphone. So we had to go on a bit of an adventure for that. See you on Friday. Yeah, for the start of the meet and greets. We had to go on a bit of an adventure. Luckily one of the vendors there had microphones, so we're like, thank you. They were really cool. It was sponsored. It was Namcon, I think. Was it? Yeah, it starts with an N, and it was a blue logo. I think it was like Namcon or something like that. Welcome back. So yeah, we acquired a microphone. They were very generous and helped us out. That was cool. That was so great. And so Debbie, like, first meet and greets went great. Then mine came up. So I had everything plugged in. I was like, all right, I had everything started. I had my phone plugged in. Had Vtuber Studio like working and everything. Took me a minute. I had to reinstall it almost. That was a whole thing. That was a bit of a panic there. So finally like got that going. And then as I'm talking to Byte, connecting, as I'm in the process of connecting to Discord and all that, my model freezes. And I'm like, hello? Why? Why did this happen? How in the world? Like, I had everything going nice and smoothly. So I disconnect, reconnect, do the things, get it working. And I think it works for like a couple of minutes. And then I think this was on Friday, and not because I think by Sunday I had this figured out. But I was talking to one of you. It might have been Frostbite or Lizard. I was talking to someone that I had spoken with before, or how it was someone I had spoken with before, and like my model just freezes. Like I disconnect completely, and I'm like, eh. So the entire time I'm struggling of like troubleshooting my life, and holding a conversation and troubleshooting my life, and like it goes on for a couple minutes. Finally, I physically unplugged my phone. I swear I had done that before, and then like I reconnected it, and it finally worked. But man, I wanted to die. I am so sorry. I was like, damn, I felt awful. And that was the start of my scuff for everything. And it kind of only got worse from there, because every single meet and greet, every single one, from CEO to OffKai, I would connect my model, everything would be great, dandy, connect to Discord, and then like right as I'm about to go on, it would freeze up again, and like I would have to reconnect to everything. It like clockwork. Every single time. Like, so like one of the times like it had happened earlier, I was like, great, we're through this, we got through this. It happened again. I'm like, why why am I cursed like this? I don't know how. I really don't. It kept following me nonstop. I'm like, please, I require a break. I deserve a break from this. Let me have peace. And OBS and YouTube Studio are like, nah, no peace for you. Don't remember if any major scuff. All right, cool. I felt like I was talking to someone that I had spoken with before, and I'm just there like dying while doing my best, and I have such bad memory. I'm sorry. So like, we survived that. That was, that was a time. Yeah, other than the start of my scuff arc, yeah, I was like, I think it was one of you three. I was like, one of this trio was there. I don't even know if all of you guys know each other. I know you and Hobble know each other. I was like, I don't know if you guys know Blizzard, but I was like, this trio that is here keeping us company for the weekend. So yeah, CEO was cozy, comfy, filled with scuff, very much scuffed. Also, turns out Buoy wasn't lying about power outage earlier. That's wild. That's... crazy. Anyways, words, brain, water. Okay. So, that CEO, cozy, comfy. I had a lot of fun. It was good. The scuff was real, but it was nice to like be able to chat with people for like extended periods of time, even though I'm painfully awkward. I am so painfully awkward. Like, wow. My condolences to anyone that held a conversation with me, I guess. I don't know. I'm so bad at having conversations. Don't ask me how I survived this. You guys see how awkward I am now. Anyways. Moving on in our timeline. We are now at, we already talked about how I decided to go to AX that Tuesday on the way to the concert, and my friends did not stop me. They had the power to be like, Mila, maybe you shouldn't spend this much money on an impulse trip. But instead they were like, yeah, could be fun. Should do it. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so, yeah, that was that. So, AX tickets acquired. The next morning, AX tickets were shipped. And also, I was off on my little OffKai adventure. That I don't know how long I traveled for that day. Like, I left super early in the morning, and I got there, like, pretty late in the day. Like, definitely in the afternoon time. But I went on a little adventure, went to a little boba place, walked around some. I didn't really do much before the con, actually. I found out that there was more stuff nearby after the con. I was like, damn, if I had known about that beforehand, that would have been cool. Setup was smoother at OffKai because we had less of a thing. We had a smaller booth. We had like a little inline booth at OffKai, and we were at the very front, and we were next to Advanced GG, which like at first I was like, oh cool, like maybe people will see us. No, we ended up being kind of hidden behind there, and like their matcha setup for their meet and greets ended up being on the same side as ours, so that caused some challenges, but I feel like I also had fun just like yapping with the people that were in line for their meet and greets and being like, and just like, if I had no one talking with me, I would just like chat with a random person in line, like hello, or any random people walking by. I did that CEO a lot too. I really enjoy doing that. Like if there's no one there, I'm just gonna be like, hello, hello. It works. I have lured some people into conversation that way. It's been an effective strategy. I'd like to think. Because I'd like to think that if you hear a random person calling out to you from a TV screen, and you choose to stop and acknowledge them, that means that you are interested in at least some sort of adventure or predicament. So therefore, why wouldn't you talk to this random stranger at a TV screen? They could send you on a quest, on an adventure, on a mission. I feel like there's a sense of that chaotic energy that they must have at least a little bit of it to be able to tolerate talking to me. To at least to be curious enough to be like, what's this about? You know what I mean? Like, at least mildly curious. So, yeah, I had to tell them they could talk to you guys. Yeah, so some people like would think that we were like a looping screen or anything like that. Yeah, like game characters. That's also why I like to like call out to people and be like, acknowledge me. I'm not just a looping animation. I am real. I am a real menace to society. Congratulations. You've been spotted. So I feel like if someone were to stop, like I could be entertained by them. They could at least give me a fun fact or something. So it hasn't failed me yet, I think. So I got to do that for some of the meet greets. The meet greets at OffKai I felt like were much faster paced. Like, because people were like on their way to meet like their faves and all that. And we're just some little guys here, you know. But it was really cool, like all the different people we got to talk to. Shout out to Mario and Mari for surprising us. That was crazy wild. That was insane. You guys are so sweet. You're a real girl. I am a being. I am a real being. That is what I am. Words, thoughts, brain, water. One second, I had to go switch my other water cup. Okay. So, brain. Yeah, so like I felt like I couldn't have like I was able to chat as much as I'd want to or as I could, but it was it was I was saying in Buoy's chat earlier today when she was talking about OffKai, it felt more like speed dating because like the people there were all like on their way to go like meet their favorite VTubers and those sorts of things, and like I said, we were little guys being like, hi, come say hi to us. But it was really cool. Met some really cool new people. It was fun. It was good. Luna and Bite were fantastic, and so was Mike at the booth. It was Luna and her little Labubu mobile. That was such a fun time. Just having her drive that around, that was fantastic, because people would actually move out of the way for the car, and I was like, no way, there's no way people are gonna be moving out of their way for a little like RC car. Like, they're not gonna see it because I'm not paying attention where I'm going when I'm walking through a convention. Like, people moved out of the way for the Labubus. People moved out of the way for the Labubus. They stopped and they stared. They were like, Labubus. And I don't understand the hype around the little gremlin things. I do not. I do not understand the hype around them. Like they're like I can see some of the cute, but not that much of the cute. Like it's a little gremlin energy cute, but something about the face. I don't like how oval the face is compared to how oval the eyes. Like it's the mouth. It's how big the mouth is. Like the Joker mouth. That's what gets me with them. I think that's what that is. Is it the little Joker one. Oh, the Labubu Mobile was at OffKai, not CEO. That would been really fun at CEO. Oh my gosh. If anyone else has RC cars, just do like little races with them. That'd be so cool. Oh my god. Luna, RC race. Next con, let's go. So that was there was a lot of VTubers like in these robot things, like that, like self-piloting robots, like a mecha, if you would, as I like to refer to them. And that is my new goal, is to be able to pilot said mecha. That can be the start of my mecha piloting journeys, is by piloting one of the VTuber robots. I can definitely be trusted with those, and I will definitely run into people. Not necessarily intentionally. It would not. Some people I might run into intentionally. Most of them probably not intentionally. Yeah. It's definitely no. I just don't know. I feel like, what are fumos? What is a fumo? What are you guys talking about? What is that? But yeah, the Labubu things are like, what is it? Kind of They're kind of flashy. Oh, is it the? Is this the, like, just like the anime plushies? Oh, is that the one that you had at the con? At CEO Frostbite? Oh! But is it only of the Toho characters, or is it like of everything? Why do they have their own special plushie type? That's weird. Like, that's cool, but like weird in that it's uncommon, not weird that it's bad. I need to clarify. Huh. That's neat. Oh, I found the little fox one that you had. I'm looking through a list of them right now, like to see what this is. I'm just kind of scrolling through it. Okay. Anyways, brain. Yeah. So the Labubu things, like I'm not hating on them. I like Buoy and Luna love them. Good for them. And as I said in previous streams, if one were to like appear in my lap, I wouldn't say no. With an asterisk, depending on which one it is. Because after looking at these with Luna, there is one, like, little pastel one that's kind of cute that I would not be opposed to having. It's from the Big Into Energy or whatever it's called. It's the blue and purple pastel one. It looks like my colors, and I'm like, wow, that me. I like those colors. Gimme. But I don't know that I love blind boxes. You guys know I love blind boxes and gachas. The amount of effort that people put into to getting these little gremlin things. It could not be me. I am happy for all of y'all. Could not be me. So like we went to Pop Mart one of the days, and insanity, first of all. Like wild. Like, so I saw something and they were cute. But man, I'm happy that I have not, like, I'm happy that I am still very picky about my blind boxes that I get, because I'm limited on the space for them. Because if I was less picky, I would have bought more blind boxes of non-Labubu ones at Pop Mart. They had some cute ones. If I ever get more space, I'm in danger. That also means I can get more plushies. Which, yeah. Anyways. So Pop Mart was cool. And then I went to a store and I left my water there because I had one of the little stands to be like, please leave your drinks here. It was the little there was like a little photo studio, like a little, not photo studio, like the Polaroid, no, not the Polaroid, the what are they called? The little photo booths with the little like 4 pictures that you get like printed out. Like I've always wanted to do one of those. So they had one of those. So I was like, let's go. And so they had one of the tables there. Be like, please leave your drinks here. So I left my drink there. We did our little photos. I unintentionally, so I didn't really know what I wanted to do for like my little silly little hats and all that. And then there was a frog hat, and then there was like weird, funny little bug aviator things. And I was like, damn, I'm gonna be dancing green. So I was intentionally dancing green for my little photos. So that was fun. Got to slide a Final Fantasy 14 reference there. Yay. So we left and continued on our adventure through the mall to go find more blind boxes, because there was a mini-so there and I got more blind boxes. I would have gotten more, but I thought that we were trying to go back to go do like our setup things, so I did not shop for as long as I had wanted to. So I could have potentially spent more money, but you know, it's a good thing I didn't. I did not want to keep people waiting on me. Smile. So. Then we get in our little Uber to go back. And as I'm getting into the Uber, I realize I don't have my water. So I had to go sprinting across the stupid mall to go get my water cup. I was like upstairs, like and then my friends were like, no, we'll meet you at this other entrance so that you're closer to where the store is. So I go sprinting across the other part of the mall, and it was, that Uber driver was chill at least. That was good. She was really chill about it, and she laughed. She laughed about me, so that worked out. But man, that was my workout for the day on Thursday. I was like, I'm over this. I cannot. That was pre-con. Oh yeah, the Luba-mobile. Yeah, so that was really fun. Also playing bumper cards with that with one of the robots. I really want one of the robots. I think I can be trusted with a robot. Definitely. I will make good choices. Yes. I think they're cool. I think it's like such a fun and unique way to like experience the con too. Like, you don't have to worry like as much about crowds and those sorts of things. And like bumping into people, like you don't have to worry about like the physical discomforts of being at a convention. Like wearing uncomfy shoes. You know, the more I talk about this, the more appealing this seems. I I need one of those robots. I always thought like it was cool how people did them at some of the like some of the Vtuber girls have done them, but like seeing so many of them at OffKai, like it was a I don't remember the company, but like it was a whole like group of them that was doing it for like various times. No, I'm not putting my cardigan back on. It's summer. It's hot. No, keeping my cardigan off. Hot summer. Yeah, hot girl summer. Yeah, so that's my next goal, is to do that, and then I don't have to worry about carrying the things that I buy. But then I'd feel bad that the person that's with me has to go carry the things that I buy. Yeah, I would feel bad about that. So then I would feel bad about buying things, but then it'd be so many cool things I would want to buy. And either way, I think it'd be fun. I would be scared going to Artist Alley because then I would want to buy things. Imagine putting a screen off, flying drone and doing that. Some of you guys were questioning me if I should be trusted with the robot that's on the ground, and you are implying I should have access to a flying robot. Sign me up, I'm in. Let's go. I can do this. Absolutely. Yes. I can fly. I will learn how to fly. We got this. I can pilot a drone. That'd be so... I could do like little cartwheels. Somersaults? Flips? What does it count? What is it for the spinning for a drone? Would that be cartwheels or somersaults or flips? I think it'd be cartwheels because you're still facing the same way. Because somersaults, you do like a flip, but a flip is like, a somersault is just like a flip on the ground. But I wouldn't be doing like the full flippies. I would just be doing like the spinning circle. I am motioning what I am doing with my hands. You guys can't see my hands, so anyways. Hand tracking, I need that. King Mila drone for the next meet and greet. Heck yeah. I could be trusted. I could go chase down people, be like, hello, I like your hat. Hello, I like your socks. I did that to so many people. Like, I'd see someone walking by with a cool hat. I'm like, hey, you, I like your hat. That's always fun to do. And then I feel like Bite would have to put a leash on my drone. I feel like it would not take long for me to become a tethered drone. I feel like they're gonna clip my wings real soon on that one. OffKai was industry hall for OffKai was really cool. Like I said, we had a smaller booth. Yeah, little boo mobile. Wait, drones. Artist Alley. Artist Alley was cool. I liked Artist Alley. I was like, where am I in my chronological order? It was a robot. You can just buy your own. But if I fly on my own, that means I'm exerting the effort of flying. And if I'm flying a robot, the robot is exerting the effort of flying. And therefore, I don't have to exert that effort, and I like that much more. And the same logic applies to why I don't really know how to swim, is because it requires too much effort, and I just do not care enough to do so. It was never worth learning. the effort there, no. So like, I would rather fly the robot than fly on my own. Like, sure, I'm capable of it. Like, if it's, yeah. Like, if I could walk somewhere or drive somewhere, like, there are certain times that, yes, I will walk. But if it's uncomfy outside, I would rather drive, or if it's far enough away. Speaking of which, actually, I still don't have my car back from the mechanic, and I thought they were gonna call me today. Wait a minute. Do I have any missed calls? I think they're closed by now. 1 second. How much do I run? I don't run. I do not run. No, that is not, no. No. What is the name of this place that I... Oh gosh. I'm doing so good. Because I dropped it, they said on Saturday. Closed by now? Probably closed by now. Yep, they're closed. Okay, they open tomorrow. They're open early tomorrow morning though. Okay. I need to remember to call them again. Oops. Anyways, drones. I want my car back. It's really sad about that. I drove. It was after I got back from OffKai. Like a day or so after. I was like, all right, or no, I think it was the day that I got back. I was like, I'm gonna go to the store and get like some orange juice, and I really wanted orange juice with pulp, but they didn't have orange juice with pulp there, and I was sad. But then I got plushie. But then like as I'm driving there, I was like, why does my car sound weird? I'm like, that's weird. And I get back, and like driving back, it sounds more weird. And I'm like, so I texted a picture to my friends. And I'm like, hey guys, is this a flat tire? And they're like, yeah, that's a flat tire. I was like, are you sure? So I sent one of them a picture of my other tires, and they're like, yeah, that's a flat tire. I'm like, oh, well, yeah. That's what I got to come. How old are my tires? So that tire specifically, actually, earlier this year, I had a flat tire, and then I accidentally drove on it for too long, and then bent my rim because of who I am as a being. That was the same tire. That I, like, it was I got that tire and rim replaced. And it was like on that same spot. So yeah. They're making you play Fallout 76. What is that? I've never played that one. My friend convinced me to get Fallout New Vegas, and I played it for all of 1 hour, and the graphics made me sad. Character creation made me sad. Hello! Thank you! Thank you for the gifted! I have all welcome! Am I winning? Yes. We are halfway through story time. I think this counts as winning. I am mostly staying in chronological order, I think. Mila just like bum 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 dang was, I mean, yeah, I was like, weird. Why does my car feel like that? Like, it definitely wasn't that bad before I left for my trip. Like, yeah, I hadn't driven in a while, but like, and then yeah, it was a flat tire. I was like, maybe the air pressure is just low, haha. No, it was a flat tire. It was a time. Yeah, that was that. How did we get? Oh yeah, the drone. I was like, there's no way we finished talking about OffKai. I am not staying in chronological order at all right now, am I? I'm not doing good at this. I'm doing my best. Okay. So, drones. BattleBots at OffKai. I thought they were cool. I want one. That is my goal. Let's see what else. Talked about the meet and greets a little bit. There was one person, I think their name was Maury, that came by with their friends. And like on the first day, they had a shirt with a VTuber on it. And I was like, oh, who's that? They're like, oh, it's my wife. I was like, you have a hot wife. It was either on Friday or Saturday. I think it was on Friday. I was like, hot wife. Hell yeah. And then whenever, he would come by with his group of friends, that's how I would remember him, was the guy with a hot wife. And then on Sunday, one of the friends was carrying a standee of her, and I was so excited. I was like, is that her? Is that the hot wife? So I really hope that my message of Mori's wife being hot was delivered to her. Yes, that was one of my of the con. This is fine. Any cool cosplays? So there weren't a lot of cosplays at either convention, honestly. Like OffKai had more cosplays at CEO than CEO did. But it was majority like Vtuber cosplays. And like there were some cool ones, but there weren't that many. But I'm really excited for AX. AX is gonna have some really cool cosplays. But I feel like neither of those cons are like cosplay heavy in a sense, if that makes sense. Like the demographic of them is not usually like heavy on cosplay or as heavy a cosplay as the other ones, which is really funny given that there's a cosplayer to VTuber pipeline. Yeah, heard the amount of cosplays this year. Really? Okay, I felt like I didn't see a lot, but I'm also comparing it to like anime conventions where every other person you see is a cosplayer, so I'm a little like my bias is a bit skewed on that, you know what I mean? Like, or like my point of reference is skewed. So, I don't know you guys. So like there were some cool ones though. I definitely. I'm trying to think. What else? What else? Some of the booth setups were really cool. I hope that like if we come back in the future that we could get like a fancier booth, kind of like the first year that we had Holiday Matsuri. Like maybe not that big, that would be scary. But like some of the VTuber groups had like larger groups that like people could like walk into and that kind of thing. And we was talking about like having like bringing back some of the games and those sorts of things during her stream. And I think that would be really fun to do. So like I enjoyed OffKai for like being a learning experience, and it was my first time at a VTuber convention. It's like CEO was my first time at a fighting game convention. Like I'd only ever like gone to anime cons, so it was nice to see like different side of like the fandoms in a way, and like just the different like similarities and the differences between the events. It's interesting, but that was always fun. People are posting long emotes in my group chat that I have open right now, and I'm getting really distracted. I'm so sorry. Did I play any fighting games at CEO? I did not. I really should have. I didn't make it to the arcade. I really wanted to. Did not make it to the arcade there. And then I did make it to the arcade at OffKai on Saturday night. And they did not have Jubeat, and I was really sad. I was kind of bummed about not having Jubeat at OffKai. I was like, I get to go to the arcade. And I was like, my favorite game is not here. Sadness. So I just like walked out and went to the 18+ market instead. Which like I happened to get there like right as they're opening. I was like, oh, like what time? Or like right before they opened. I was like, oh, like when do you guys open? They're like 8. I was like, oh. Looks at my time. I'm like, oh, I thought you guys were open all day. Oops. Your cosplays. I was thinking about bringing a cosplay with me to AX, but like the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, I don't know if that I want to like put that pressure on myself as far as like packing it and like just the logistics of me not messing up the wig or anything like that. I feel like I was thinking about like it's something I kind of decided earlier today. By the way, there's like an ad starting in a minute on Twitch. But that I think I'm gonna just be casual. So like just wear like fun clothes instead of cosplaying, because I did cosplay last year for it. But it was like last year the cosplays that I wore, like they like took me a bit to get into and those sorts of things. And like it had been a while since I cosplayed. But even then, like I did not stay in my cosplays for very long last year. Like I would go down in normal clothes, like do shopping, come back, change into cosplay for like an hour, maybe 2, and then go back and change again. So like I having done that last year, I don't know that I want to like necessarily bother with packing one this year, especially because I'm trying to like pack less stuff so that I can bring back more stuff without having to buy another suitcase. That's the goal that I'm going for right now, is don't buy new suitcase at AX. Smile. So like I'm being delusional, being like, I can pack my things in a carry-on suitcase. Haha. I can't even find my slightly larger carry-on suitcase. I don't know where the hell that is, so oh well. That's the problem for future me. And by future me, I mean me like probably tomorrow when I need to start packing, but that's fine. You into the 18th poster. There's a fun ordeal outside of the there was a fun ordeal. I didn't see any sorts of ordeals. I missed all that. Oh, dressing nice is always fun. I like to dress nice for everyone. So yeah, like that's fun. Like I enjoy it as like time to like wear more of my like fashion accessories and those sorts of things that I normally wouldn't. Like on day to day, because I don't go outside unless absolutely necessary. So I don't get to wear any of like my cute clothes that are more like in my style or anything like that. I'm usually like very plainly dressed if I go outside for like errands or something like that. Like, but if I'm gonna go see like friends or anything, I'll dress up a bit more for that. But it's not common. I don't know. I'm stay inside. I don't like the outside. It's so hot outside. Like, not about that. Nope. Yeah, Artist Alley at OffKai was really cool. I once again managed to buy primarily Final Fantasy 14 merch. I did buy some VTuber merch. I bought a Zatsu jet tag and the Bishoujo tee, both of them from Senpai Squad. The apricot, the fruit one. Hey, cool. I've been good. How about you? Good. I did buy VTuber merch technically. Did I buy any Iron Mouse merch? No, I did not. The Zen jet tag and the fruit tea were literally the only VTuber merch I bought. I got a new desk mat though. I got a Final Fantasy 14 desk mat that's pretty cool. It's pretty cute. I'll show that off on the whenever I do a hand cam next. I got like I bought stickers and such. I posted my loot on my OffKai loot on Twitter at least. I remember to post that. I remember to get a picture. I was like, hey, let me see if I can find it. Post it somewhere here. I don't know. Oh yeah, I posted it before I left the con because I knew otherwise I would forget because it would take me a century to unpack. But that was really smart of me. Oh yeah, the blind boxes that I got, and then Tamagotchi socks. I got the Irium plush keychain. Dude, that keychain actually, that fun story of that keychain. I walked by their booth like late Saturday as things were shutting down. And I saw that they had a little plush keychain. I was like, oh, that's really cute, of their little mascot, the little robot cat thing. I was like, that's adorable. I love it. I was like, but they're closed, so I'm not gonna buy things now. I will buy things tomorrow. So I go by and I'm like, you guys open? Like, I was like, are you guys selling things yet? They're like, no, not yet. I was like, all right, that's fine. Like, vendors technically isn't open. Then I tried to go by again. I got distracted by something else. And then like a third time I got distracted by something else. And then like, I think it was the fourth time I went there. I was like, finally I can buy this damn keychain. It took me like half the day on Sunday to finally be able to get that keychain. I was so scared that I would forget to do it. Because I kept just like getting distracted by various things. And let's see what else have I got a sticker pack of like little dog stickers. I just thought they were really silly looking. And then yeah, I got more stickers. I like stickers. Stickers are fun. I enjoy them. I need to get more of the reusable sticker book things. I have one, but I haven't used much of it because I have commitment issues with using a reusable sticker book. Don't ask me how that makes sense. But it does, okay? What if I want to get a different sticker book to put the things in? Which I know, like, yes, logically I can just go and re-stick them because that was the point of the reusable sticker books, but I don't know. My brain is... I got the reusable sticker books so that I wouldn't feel as bad about not using my stickers. And here I am, feeling bad about putting my stickers in said sticker book, even though I could re-stick them. That is the purpose of it. We're not gonna try to logic our way through that one, okay? We're not doing that. No. I'm just going through. I'm going through like just the my post from OffKai on Twitter. I was like, there. This is how I can stay in chronological order, kind of, maybe, no. That Friday morning was the Final Fantasy live letter that, for the Pacific Coast, which is where I was, meant that I had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I jokingly was like, I'll wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and watch this. And then I actually did wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and watch that. I was like, you know, I part of me hoped that I would have slept through my alarms. Part of me really hoped that would happen. I did not sleep through my alarms. I was awake before my alarms, actually. That was the worst part. That I was awake before my alarm, so I was like, well, guess I'm watching this. So I watched the live letter, went back to taking a nap. Then it was Friday. Luna and her dill pickle ranch chip things. No. So I posted about them, and Luna's like, chat, Luna reposted them. She's like, what do you guys think? And everyone's like, yeah, we'll try them. And then on Saturday, when Buoy and I decided to do a double meet and greet, we started asking passerbys, and a lot of people were willing to try them. And then at some point, I forgot if it was on Saturday or Sunday, but at one point during the meet and greet, people were being offered said chips. I'm like, and some people enjoyed them, and I am scared. I'm scared. Okay, that's dill pickle and ranch. Seriously, that's wild. That's scary. No. But crazy. I don't know how. There's spicy Skittles. Oh, thank you for Jade, posture check, and stretch break. Oh my gosh. That doesn't sound that bad. Oh my. Okay, you know what? I'm making a poll. We are making a poll. We're doing this. What was my last poll that I made? Oh, that was that one. Okay. Dill, pickle, and ranch Pringles. I can type words. I am not very good at typing words right now. All right. One of the polls. All right. made the other bowl. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna use this as an excuse to go take a quick break while you guys give me poll results. Yeah. And I need more water. Yeah, I need to refill my water cups. Okay. I will be right back in like a few minutes. Bye. I almost hit end stream instead of going back to the regular screen. I definitely almost did that. Oh my god. There's a box by my... That was in my way. Okay. Anything pickle related gives you the... Yeah, see, that's... Like, I'm not opposed to, like, pickled onions or anything like that. Okay, so 5 votes on YouTube say that you guys would try. And let me... Where did my poll go here? And the 2 of you out here also said you would try. Are you guys insane? Are you guys... Oh, okay. Go back. Why are you being such a bully, Keaton? Go back to sleep. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? Snap time for you. Do you know they're poll for spicy Skittles? I've never heard of spicy Skittles. I will make a poll for spicy Skittles if I ever encounter them in the wild. Let me go look this up though. If I can spell Skittles. Spicy Skittles. Oh look. Out of stock online. They're from China. Flaming orange, Fury watermelon, blazing mango, and lemon spark. I don't like the texture of these. The texture is unhappy. Why? This can't be the real thing. No way. No way does it have that bumpy texture. That has to be fake. That has to be fake. There's no way it has that texture. Right? They're all like just this gross orange color. Ew. I don't think I would try spicy Skittles. I also just don't like spicy foods to begin with. But like the texture of the spices on the Skittles makes me sad. No cursing for 10 minutes. That is so rude. I still need to go set the timer for that. You know what? You guys get my phone timer again. I am frozen. Oh wait, there it is. World's spiciest chocolate. No, thank you. I can't even do 100% dark chocolate. I don't want to know what the spiciest chocolate is. Look what it does. Neat. Good luck. That's so rude. Wow. Wow. I don't do spicy. I'm not like I can do like a little bit of spicy, but like the people that go out of their way to like eat spicy foods and that kind of stuff, y'all are spicy pickle Skittles. No. So get out of here. Leave. Fellow, no. Haven't seen you in chat in so long, and this is what you come in here for? No. Can I block my own mod? Please. No. What was I gonna say? Shit. You guys are braver than me. Like, I've been to like, you second that. Getting. It's not a good idea. What do you mean it's a good idea? It's a bad idea. Part of it was like, let me go and search up, you know, spicy pickle candy. And the smarter part of it was like, let's not do that. Yeah, we're not doing that. Nope. I've been here. You don't need to see your own mods. Listen, I'm really bad at reading chat. I'm really bad at doing that, okay? I do my best, okay? My best is not that great, but it is something, okay? There's an attempt. Where was I? Shockingly, my brain short-circuited more on my brain. Oh yeah, so I was going through the pictures that I posted on Twitter. That's how I was getting my my timeline of OffKai. Oh yeah, so the flower. We were at a restaurant for dinner one of the nights, and I had not eaten that day. I think it was. I don't hate you. Oh my gosh. I don't hate my mods. Wow. I don't hate anyone. Wow. No, that's not true. No. 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 Those are lies. So this. I'm not mean. What do you mean? I don't want to tell you guys my story. I'm not mean. Why do you guys think I'm mean? Am I mean? Chat, am I really mean? I'm not making a poll for that because I feel like you guys are gonna tell me I'm mean and I'm gonna cry, and then we're not making that poll. You're gonna say I'm mean, I'll be sad. Oh my god, I do not hate chat. No, I don't hate. No. Where was I in my brain stories? The stories for my brains. The brain. Oh yeah, flower at dinner. So yeah, I hadn't eaten that day because of who I am as a being. And I wasn't like really feeling hungry at the start, but then like as we sat down and we're waiting for our food, I was like, kind of hungry. And I had the intrusive thought of like, this flower. I have eaten flowers before. Like the flowers that come on like your appetizer plate, like the garnish ones. I've eaten those before. So, like it's pretty yummy. And I was fighting that intrusive thought. So I let known my intrusive thought and they were like, eh. I was like, okay. So then I was like, so I took some of the flour. I took some more of the flour. And then at one point I was like, I want a video of me taking this flour. And the thing is that I think by that point, the servers had caught on. They're like, this bitch is eating flowers. This bitch, like, wasn't really busy or anything like that. So eventually I succeeded in my mission, but there was like a hole in the flour. Then the next day, I go to the same restaurant for food, and it's one of the same servers as the night before. And they moved the flour away from me when they brought me my water. And I'm convinced that was on purpose. I was like, that man probably recognized me as like, that's the weirdo that was eating this flour last night. I am convinced. It eats flowers. I'm definitely a rabbit in disguise. I am not a rabbit in disguise. That would be so silly. Yeah, you see, they ate flowers a lot way back when. It's totally normal. Yeah, it was pretty yummy. It was I liked it. So like I enjoy eating herbs, and so like I really like mint, like to the point where anytime I have attempted to have a mint plant, I have not been able to keep said plant alive for very long because I kept eating it. Like my self-control of eating mint is not good. Enjoys herbs, definitely a rabbit. No, just some of them are a good snack, you know, like mint. Mint is good. I'm not a rabbit. There, you see, I don't have rabbit ears. I can wear a hat. That is proof that I'm not a rabbit. Is that I can wear a hat. I'm not a ear. There we go. That is proof that I'm not a rabbit. Hat. Wop. Wop. Yes. That is all the proof that we need. Hats are visible on my head. yes. I realized I probably cursed like 3 times during that, so I have to go add more time to my timer thing. Wait, how do I? Everything froze. No. Wow. Let's at least one till the updates. Yeah, but you see, there is now time-stamped and recorded proof of me being able to wear the hat before the update. So therefore, I am not a rabbit, not a Viera. I hear my cat crying somewhere. 1 second. Wait. One moment. Let me see what predicament this child is in. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Cat was crying. That was the issue, is that the cat she needed attention. Cat, where are you? Where did you go? There you are. Okay. Yeah, she was crying. Thank you guys, thanks. Oh, hi Coda, welcome in. I dodged your question if you like pineapple pizza. I don't like pizza. So no, I don't like pineapple pizza. I don't like cheese or meat. So that's I think that's been an established fact for a while, hasn't it? That's been an established fact. Yeah. Yeah. So where was I in my story times? You don't even want to hang out with me. You just want to go lay on my stuff. That's so rude. What the heck? Wow. Part of the Mila lore. Exactly, yeah. I don't like pizza. I don't like pizza. It's great. No, it's not. Cheese is bleh. That's a finger tweet. Oh my gosh. Hi, yes, canon lore is that I don't like cheese and I got bored of eating meat over a decade ago. That is canon Mila lore. I don't like beer either. No. It's over, bros. I mean, it just means that there's more for you guys or whatever. Nah. I didn't say I love raisins. I enjoy raisins. I don't like love them. Oh, thank you. Tweet that big fan of engagement. You get this. Oh man. I don't like pizza. Okay, bet. That'll be my engagement bait of the week. Thank you. Now, hard part is remembering to post that. Let me just go put it in my drafts. It'll stay there for eternity. I'm going through. Ow, fuck, ow, my back. Ow. Okay. What? I'm gonna get through it. Ow! Why did you throw that pizza? It's so mean. What the hell? Wow. They seem like rotted grapes. I mean, they're dehydrated grapes. They're not rotted grapes. They're dehydrated. Gosh, they're good. Grapes are good. I like frozen grapes. Like if you get grapes and put it in the freezer, that's good. This is why Mila doesn't go hiking. Too big of a chance she eats the plants. That was very much a concern when I did go hiking before. I was like, wonder what it tastes like. Wonder what the snack tastes like. Wonder what happened. What? There's a snowball. Hello, snowball. Frozen blueberries and cherries. I've never had frozen blueberries and cherries. I've never had that. Oh. Oh no. Why is Puppy crying? I don't know why the puppy's crying. Puppy will survive. She'll be fine. Brain. The way that pizza gets thrown like a frisbee is kind of terrifying, actually. That's a little terrifying. You missed again. Don't you get to like decide where you click? I swear you get to pick like where you throw the things, don't you? I thought you did. You missed. I'm not even moving. I am a stationary target. How? You hit me the first time, I'll give you that much at least. You got that going for you. Trying to think, where was it? Ah! Hey, look, there's my alarm. It's some other names. It's the food throwing is through the it's the viewer attack with the bits. Not through the channel point redeems. Yeah, I think that one's through bits. There's the reason why you're silver in Counter-Strike. Oh, I need to go download that still. It's still in my library. I need to go clear off some of my files on my computer because I looked at that yesterday and I was like, huh. Yeah, my why do I have saved on this that it's almost full? It's kind of scary. I need to upgrade my PC. I need to upgrade my SSD because that's almost full. I don't even know what the hell's on there. That's a problem for future me. That's fine. I kind of want to see what I have downloaded on here. Like, what is taking up so much space? Like, what? This is fine. That's a problem for future me. That's a problem for future me. I'm getting distracted. Okay. So where was I? Oh yeah, there was a giant Rin, standee. Rin Penrose. That was like 7 feet tall, and I was like, you're short. Shacklicious gummies. I think I've heard of those, but I've never tried them. But it was really funny to see like a giant Rin standee, like literally double the size of Rin. I was like, how'd you get so tall, buddy? How'd that happen? Saturday was fun at OffKai, because so Buoy and I decided to do double meet and greet that day. Like right before her, she was like, "Hey, do you wanna come do the meet and greet?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. I got nothing going on." Then we're like, "All right, let's invite Hachi." So like it turned into a 2.5 hour yapathon. And then afterwards, I was like, "Shoot, I'm supposed to have my own solo meet and greet." So we got our friend Goblin to join to take my time. But like having someone there with me, like through that was a lot of fun to like do the double one, like to banter with people and to banter with each other. And because I feel like it's not often that like we get to interact with each other like in streams outside of like collabs type of thing. So like we'll hang out off stream and those sorts of things, but like it's not often that you guys get to see us being idiots. So like it was fun. And it made the speed dating be a bit less scary. It was good. I didn't post many photos the following days because I think I forgot. I think like after Saturday, like all of Sunday, I was so busy I forgot to take photos. I didn't like post as much that day. That's what it was. I think, yeah, that was all the photos I had posted. Why am I making food thrown at me? So rude. At least this is something I can eat. Nom nom. Thoughts, brain. Wow. No thoughts. My brain is short circuited again. I was planning on like talking about like my plans for AX today too. And I was gonna go through like the catalog and all that, because I found someone had posted like a compiled posts of all the artist catalogs that have been released so far. And I was gonna go through that with you guys, but I like my brain is so drained. I am feeling like I am at the end of that 2.5 hour meet and greet with Buoy and Hachi, where I am just like, so like the meet and greets at CEO, like afterwards I would like take a few minutes. Where are all these pillows coming from? What in the world? Oh, they exploded into little feathers. And you missed every single one, Hobble. How? How did you do that? How in the world? Amazing. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. Yeah, so like at CEO, like I would take like a short break after the meet and greets and like be functioning and being able to be social again, right? At OffKai, I straight up like one of the days I think it was probably Saturday. It must have been Saturday. Like I lay down on the floor of the hotel, which I never do. I have like slippers that I bring to hotels to wear, everything. So like me laying down on the floor, I was dead tired, and I was like, I texted them. I was like, I'll be done in 15 minutes. I was like, never mind, guys. I'm gonna go take a nap. So I had to go take an hour-long nap. I am standing still. What do you mean? If you try to hit me again, I'll become a moving target. You just gotta let me know. I can do that. Yeah, we can do moving target. I'm sure you can hit me that way. But yeah, so like the CEO meet greets like that felt like it took a lot more energy out of me, and talking for 2.5 hours definitely did. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, whereas my brain is short-circuited and fried, and I'm like, ah. Well, we got through the end of the story time, I think. I don't know, gang. They were both really fun in their own ways, and I had a good time, and I felt so fortunate to be able to meet so many of you guys there as like long-term viewers and like new. Oh gosh. Oh, there's a bit. Wow. But and like the fact that I hadn't streamed in 3 weeks also, like I am scared and overwhelmed. If only I took notes. Listen here. Listen. It was a really good idea, but I got overwhelmed and caught up in the moment of experiencing the conventions to their fullest, that I did not want to I did not want to miss anything, so therefore I did not take notes while it happened. Yeah, that there we go. Yeah, that's the reason we're going with. Yeah. Ooh, shouldn't you feel it? Yeah, I'm historically really bad at taking photos to begin with. Like, even when I did go to cons regularly, like the first like 2 years that I went to conventions, I felt like I was better about taking photos. And then it just like sharp decline. I like my bestie and I have to like remind ourselves to get photos with each other the few times that we actually like are able to meet up. We're like, we exist. We made it off the group chat, guys. We did it. Made it off the internet. Yeah, so like remembering to take notes and this sort of thing. Like I am bad at that. I'm so bad. I'm trying to get better. I at least remembered more this time than I did previous times. but there's definitely still like a lot that I definitely forgot to talk about. But my brain is bleh. I think sorry, I needed water. I think we'll talk about AX plans tomorrow. Cause we kind of already did talk about my AX plans, which is to get that damn jet tag, and if I don't get that jet tag, I am crashing out. For real. Actually, yeah. So we accomplished all the goals. The goals were accomplished. My side mission goals of doing window shopping. So that was the side mission. Oh, my things freeze up. No, kind of. Do you see being around people who take awesome pictures of Vtubers who are, you know, about privacy, so I can't take any pictures. That's fair. I feel like my friends and I, like, from the cosplay side of things, like, we're so bad at remembering to take photos. Especially, like, just as time has gone by, like, it's, all of us have just gotten so much worse about remembering to do those things, but it's, like, we still have good memories together. And while I would love to have more photos with my friends, I would rather, if I had to pick between the two, like, I'd rather have the memories and, like, being able to spend more time with them type of thing, rather than, like, being able to take, like, a quick passing photo. You know what I mean? Like, if the choice is spend half an hour hanging out with a friend or taking a quick 5-second photo, I would rather spend the half hour with my friends. Like, that's how my brain is. Yeah. Kind of a dramatic example. And definitely, yeah. But, brain. Dude, my brain is gone. Gone. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm struggling. Okay. I am calling it a night. I know I woke up from a nap, like, right before this, and the loading, but that is me right now. This is me. More so than usual. I even ate today, guys. I even remembered to take my silly little medications and had a silly little snack and a nap, and I've been drinking so much water, and my brain is still like this. It's like, no, you cannot yap for this long non-stop. Monster can read a bedtime story. I think it would be really fun for me to try to do, like, a reading stream. Mostly because I'm so awful at reading. That's what I think would be great. I at one point was an idea I had for a panel, an 18+ panel, was to do fan fiction readings. The thing is that I don't read fan fictions. So I went on AO3 and, like, first of all, like, front page is all, like, Harry Potter fan fictions, and I was so, like, over that. I was like, I don't care about Harry Potter. But, like, I read some of them, I was like, I don't feel like I could ever read this out loud to people. Like, I was like, how does one select what to share with the class? It's like, I don't think I could do this. So, it would be funny to try to do script reading. I don't know that I would. Not 50 Shades of the books are not as funny. Wait, you just, thank you for the sub. Can you, somebody else, you can have more money. Thanks for the snack money. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, that was in fact an idea that was thrown around for me to do for a panel. Maybe one day something like that will come to fruition. It would be kind of silly. I don't know that I could. I feel like I would need someone else to select it for me so I could just do a blind reading. Because that brain is gone. We talked about OffKai. Talked about CEO. talk to you a little bit about AX. My mission for AX, and I still need to pack and do laundry. And like pack my dog's things. Let's see. Cieste musical, watching Cieste is an experience. That one. What do you mean? What are you guys talking about? Am I immortal? Huh? I'm confused. I'm scared. I feel like I should be scared. Concerned? I don't know. What's happening there? You have a whole list of bad fanfics? I don't read fanfiction, guys. We just went over this. We just went over this. Is that I don't read fanfictions. My first time reading fanfictions was like December of this past year, when the thought of this panel like came to thought. I was like, I don't think I can do this. I was like, Chief, who does this? I literally had to go to like text my friends. I was like, how do you filter and sort things on AO3? First question was like, AO3 is that fanfiction website, right? that was the first question to them. And then you're having an important discussion. An infamously cursed Harry Potter fanfic. Is it like cursed in what way? Sure, if I had Final Fantasy 14, you would be over it. Listen, I don't know what the hell's going on in the lore in 14, so like, I don't even know, because I don't really like. I like Amric and Nishtola because she's hot, but you know, like uber cringe is amazing. Okay, it's cursed in a cringe way. I kind of love that. You know, maybe I will. Maybe, but we'll see. I think it had AO3 accounts since 2010s. Well, good thing I'm not Mika. Yay! Haha. I'm gonna go write a bad fanfic real quick. So actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. I have read fanfictions before. The fanfictions I have read were not on AO3 though. They were written in the spiral bound notebook of one of my friends in middle school and high school. Those were the cursed fanfics that I read. It was multi-fandom. It was incredibly cringe. I don't remember what the hell was going on about them in them. There were at least 5 said notebooks that I personally at one point was the owner of at least one of them once it was completed. That they're specifically Inuyasha in them, because I remember something about Shomaru, and there was Naruto as well. It was cursed. I haven't streamed in so long that autocorrect forgot me. Damn. Watching anime parody of Harry Potter. I definitely laughed there. I'm not like into Harry Potter at all though, is the thing. Like that's the thing. Like that's also why I have like no interest in the fact that like AO3 front page was like all Harry Potter bullshit and like Supernatural. I'm like, I don't go here. Like I'm not one of those girlies. I tried to watch some Supernatural like way back when, because one of my guy friends actually introduced me to it. And I think we got like 2 episodes in and I was like, hey, do you want to go watch Breaking Bad instead? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, great, we're gonna watch Breaking Bad instead. So that's what we did. So I'm so like far removed from like the fanfic culture. if it can be called that, I suppose. So yeah, because my only experience with it was like in that little like cluster in middle school and high school. Because I had like, I know Tumblr was like really big for that stuff for a while, and every time I tried making a Tumblr account, it like within a week would just turn into like sad girl emo nonsense, And I'm just like, I'm not trying to do this, but it's happening every single time. So I just gave up on using Tumblr. I was like, clearly I am not seeking out the entertaining content that is supposed to be on this website. I am just going into a depression loop, and we're not doing this off that site. So I did not spend much time on there. Probably for the best, all things considered. How did we get onto this topic, by the way, guys? How did we get here? Why are we talking about fanfics? What? I feel like someone had asked about VTuber panels, and that's what made me think of it. But yes, there were VTuber panels at OffKai. I did not get to attend any of them because of who I am as a being, and also the fact that I just don't really do panels. Am I a big Lord of the Rings fan? Yes, I love Lord of the Rings. I haven't watched the Hobbit movies though. Like I watched the first one, but I didn't get to watch the other ones or the Amazon series. But I love the original trilogy. Like I used to watch that like during spring break all the time. I loved it. It was great. For the inevitable, talking about fanfics, for the inevitable Cieste fanfics, there was, so like, I forgot who it was. Might have been you, Hobble, actually. That at one point in the Discord, like, someone had basically like brought up like ship names for Cieste, and I'm just like, what is happening? what is happening here? Because I don't think I commented much on it, like, as it was happening. Someone, like, in the Discord server, I thought it was you, it might not have been you. Someone had, like, brought up, or, like, there was some talk that made me think of, like, ship names. I was like, this can't be real. Yeah. I was like, this is wild. I'm trying to find it. I thought I had it saved. Oh no, it wasn't you, Hubble, it was someone else. I found the screenshot. But it wasn't like ship names, it was like duo names. But like my brain's like, is this the start of fandom culture? Is this what's happening here? I was so confused because it was like the first thing I read in the morning, and I'm like, hello? What's happening? Oh, but it wasn't like in a ship way. It was like in a duo's way, because I found this. It was, I had a laugh about it. I had a good giggle. What if the crate is perfect for shipping them in? Frostbite? No. I will not go in a crate. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of crates, one of the artists at OffKai, they on the last day they had I noticed them on the last day. They had a charm, a shaker charm that was a dog crate that you could put like some VTubers in. And it had a football in there, and I was like, this is so cute. That reminded me of that actually. That was a fun little merch thing that I found. I didn't get it, but I thought it was really cute to look at. Brain. Brain is gone. I'm going to put my brain to rest, to naps, before I yap anymore. I will fall asleep at the computer, and you guys will get so bored of me. But tomorrow, we're gonna play E33. Yeah. And maybe also go through that catalog post, actually, because I kind of want to go window shopping still, and I was really overwhelmed by doing it by myself before, so we might go window shopping tomorrow. Yeah, I think we might do that. That would be fun before we play E33. Yeah. But tomorrow's stream is gonna be at 4 Eastern. So in 19 and a half hours. I can't do math. It's 8:30 now, my time. So whatever that is. But it's 4 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, brain. Brain is not working. brain is not working at all. Yeah, so E33 tomorrow. Probably window shopping before E33. I really want to get to the Industrial Village in E33. So I'm gonna do it. That is my goal before AX, is to get to the stupid village, because I thought we were gonna get to it before the cons, but then turns out that when they're like, oh, you can just go through here to the village, it's like, haha, just kidding. It's like a whole like other zone that I have to go through, and I was like, I am too sleepy for that. So yes, tomorrow. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Tired brain. Brain is gone. Go and find it. It ran away. It disappeared. It went into the void. It's gone. It's gone, guys. It is not coming back. No. Brain. Okay. I'm seeing who of my friends is streaming now, so I could see who we're gonna raid to. I think we're gonna raid to Saren. Yes, we'll raid to Saren. I wonder if she's multi-streaming, so it could redirect her on YouTube too, maybe. Perhaps. Hydrate and speak. Thank you. Thank you. But before I go, wow. For real, guys, thank you everyone that came by the booths at CEO and at OffKai. Like, even if it's just like first time meeting us, if you guys have been in chat for a while, like, thank you so much for coming up and like chatting with us. And I'm snoozing the stupid ad break. We don't need that. But really appreciate it. It was a really fun experience, and to be able to do it 2 weekends in a row, like, that's insane. And I feel so fortunate that we've been able to do that. Hopefully we'll be able to do more events in the future like that. It's a fun experience, different than like chatting in stream. Like, I love doing I love chatting in stream, but like it's also like fun to like have one-on-one chats. Like, it's a fun experience. Definitely. Wow. Brain is fried. Yay, I'm glad that you guys had fun talking with us too. It means a lot to us. And thank you for all your support. And I will see you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. for window shopping and E33. Hopefully I remember to go window shopping. We're gonna remember to go window shopping. Yes. Yeah, I still need to like think of a new raid thing, because I'm not the deity of desserts anymore. I'm the angelic atrocity, as we struggled with at the beginning of chat. But you know, that's something for future me. I was thinking like after AX I was gonna go and update like all my banners and icons and stuff. I was actually thinking about like, oh, let me go do it before AX. I was like, haha, that's funny. I'm not gonna do that. I am not that smart. I don't have that many brain cells. No. But maybe after AX I will do that. Yes. Let me see on YouTube. Saren's not multi-streaming, but I have another friend that's streaming on YouTube. So we'll raid to Raincloud on YouTube. I think Saren's doing a handcam stream right now, and on Twitch, and then Raincloud is playing Fantasy Life on YouTube. Yes. Okay. Wait, thank you all so much. I'm sorry that I don't have enough brain power for like extended streams and yaps anymore. I want to get back to doing longer streams. Like, I feel like I'm slowly inching my way there. Like, we're just past the 2.5 hour mark. Like, then we'll get to 3 hours again, you know, just like slowly inch my way up. Because I miss it. It's always fun to just like zone out and game and just yap. So, you know, A lot of times it's also been like I've had things I'm supposed to be doing in the evenings and lots of stuff. Like I'm actually supposed to be in a meeting 40 minutes ago. That's okay though. It was a casual meeting. That's fine. I was working. They'll be fine. But yeah. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all, and I hope you guys have good naps and good snacks and happy time zones, and I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah. Bye guys. Thank you. Bum. Ba, 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 ba.